Alrighty, so the JP patch notes are out, and I'm just going to do basically like a quick run through of what we're getting because I normally do like a more in-depth look at the patch notes whenever they come out for global. But we are getting a new mono. We are getting Blue Awakened mono, and I don't really know how to feel about it. At this point, I'm just not super excited about catastrophes. I guess maybe just this one in particular, to be honest. I just don't really care too much that we're getting another Awakened Mono because I don't really like Awakened Mono's ultimate in the first place because it's kind of like, you have to pull a lot of copies of it to be really good kind of thing, which is just kind of annoying. But let's go over the character herself. So we have some rough translations from Discord because they have not. It's still pretty early in the day, so they haven't done the Grand Cross database translations yet. But Blue Awakened Mono is passive. For every catastrophe unit on the field on PvP, increases the catastrophe unit's basic stats by 6%, increases damage dealt by the percent of the unit's crit chance that was given at the start of the match. So definitely a crit chance based unit. I think that's kind of interesting. I guess we just have to see how much crit chance he has. I'm not really sure how much the other one has, but I imagine it's not like super high, but maybe it is. I'm not super sure there because she came out quite a little while ago. The green one did at least. So I don't know if you've already invested into the other mono, you'll probably already be good to go with this one as far as like costumes and stuff like that goes. So we'll definitely mess with her. I'll definitely summon for her. Her first skill is an AoE weak point skill, which is pretty good. AoE weak point tends to be pretty strong. So I guess we'll just kind of have to see, and obviously I guess it's just going to depend solely on what kind of team you run with her, which means I'll probably need to go ahead and invest into making an HP defense set for my Christmas Lilia, because she'll probably be a pretty good unit to use on the team here. The other skill is a buff skill, and it says removes all allies' debuffs and increases crit chance by 50% and crit damage by 80% for 3 turns. So that's actually a really cool skill because a lot of teams rely on like using big crits and stuff like that. So you could definitely use her as sort of like a support unit, throw her on the team, try to like get a decent buff going, and then I guess just crit your enemies into submission. So she has the same ultimate, of course. The reason why I say it's kind of like whaley or whatever is because it's a secret technique skill, which if you don't know, does extra damage depending on how many cards for her you have in hand. So I don't know. It's just really annoying, and it scales really well. So I don't know. It doesn't really do too much at lower ults, but I guess depending on the amount of cards you have in hand, it could still do pretty good. The banner is kind of weird, gotta be honest. It's all catastrophes except for the New Year's units here, and then weird demon Chandler in the bottom, which is just, I don't know, kind of odd to me. It is a 600 mileage, which I kind of wish it wasn't, but it is what it is. Cliff notes of the actual patch notes themselves. Noteworthy things to mention is we are getting special missions. You get a UR pendant. We're getting a new event type with Hawk's Leftovers Road. And it looks kind of cool. It looks like you're like actually down on like a little field or whatever, and you tell him which directions to go or whatever. But I'm not sure. These are normally the symbols that mean that they don't have a picture for something. So I'm not sure if these are just supposed to be like mystery items or what the deal is there. But I don't know. It looks kind of cool. Other things are they're bringing back the memorable fights thing. I can't remember exactly the title of this on in English at least, but it looks like some of these. I know that this volume 4 is the Estarossa fight where he goes berserk, so this one should be kind of cool. These are pretty difficult fights if I'm not mistaken, but if you do all of the challenges for them, you get gems and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Other than that, we're getting Lucdociel as the final boss, which I'm pretty excited for. As you can see, we do get the costume from Margaret as well, and I'm not really sure about the haircut on Margaret. It's a little bit, well, I guess it's just pulled back. I think she's got a little bit of a ponytail going on back there, or maybe it's just slick back, I can't tell. But Lucdociel does look really good in his outfit, of course. I'm very interested to see how difficult this one is. I don't know if they've learned anything from their last two, final boss Archangel battles, but I don't know. This one's probably going to be pretty annoying. I guess I'll believe it when I see it if it's not. But yeah, you get it for both of those characters, which is really great. You get the headpiece itself from the clear rewards, so you have to place a certain placement to get the actual headpiece for it. And then the rest of it you get from the exchange shop. And it does look like they do have the premium points still, so it's probably going to be pretty annoying for newer players. And then because of the Event Boss Parade, they're bringing back Baruja into the mix this time, because we got Kimara last week. And then they're also adding a couple of the older sort of outfit styles. So you got some of the summer outfits, the goddess school outfits, the demon school outfits, and then this is one that people really liked whenever it very first came out. And I bought a couple of these on Global whenever it first came out, but this is the Malevolent Knight set. And I don't know, they look really good. If you still need costumes for any of these with like old variants of characters, I guess, I would imagine, yeah, they're going to be on sale from the cosmetic sale, so 20 diamonds a piece, which is pretty decent, I've got to say. So that's pretty much it. I don't think there was anything else down here. Yeah, it's just regular sort of events. We'll go over the rest of that whenever it comes to Global. But yeah, pretty decent little patch notes. Should be coming out for Global on Tuesday, so kind of stay tuned, I guess. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.